muy buena pinta. Lo que pasa es que todavía no se puede comer. A ver, ¿dónde está el perro? Tío, me pesa el personaje, la de Dios. Por aquí. Ay, yo me cago en la leche. Menos mal que esto todavía lo hace aún estando sobrecargado, porque si no... Joder. Madre mía, la vuelta que tengo que dar. ¿Hay alguien más aparte del perro? Estoy sufriendo los bolsillos cargados, ¿eh? Los estoy sufriendo. Por aquí. Por aquí no me metí antes.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Mishak? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Está protegiendo a su dueño, es un normal. Dios, puta gente.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Más 2 de carisma. No puedo usar carisma contra este tío. Cago en tu madre.
Shame to bury my pet.
Mi más 2 de carisma por plantitas ha sido una mierda.
Do you know what happened to Theresa from the men? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now I've got to take care of myself.
Este tío es como muy imbécil o me parece a mí.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my
¿Tú eres
sword.
gilipollas?
How did you come by it anyway?
Ah, mira, el tío es el matón del pueblo, resulta ser. O sea, que no puedo amedrentarlo.
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Sois un montón de estiércol. Si lo insulto, a lo mejor no me da la pala.
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground.
Bueno, pues nada,
I've
pelea.
interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely.
Qué mamón, chaval. Vas a morir,
Will
pavo.
you hand it over without
¿Estás
a
seguro?
fresh sword? You would end up like the butcher here.
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
Anda, ha funcionado. ¿Se ha pirado? ¿Ha dejado la pala? Esa es la pala, ¿no? Sí. Pobre perro, tío.
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
Pobre perro, tío. Si ya lo saqué antes, lo siento. Pobre. Puta gente. Ay, pobre perrito. Tengo la pava, ¿no? Sí. Pobre perro, hasta que el perro tenga hambre y dentro de una semana empiece a comer todo lo que pille y se vaya de aquí. Vamos, Henry, aguanta un poco más. Pronto podremos usar nuestras habilidades para ganar dinero con un mercader. El peso de ahora merecerá la pena. Estaría bien que por tener más peso entrenases la fuerza y te subiese, aunque sea poco a poco. Estaría muy bien. Hay que hacer el agujero primero y luego lo recogemos. Porque no me los puedo llevar, ¿vale? Estas flechas se pueden coger. No tiene pinta. Mira, este juego... No sé cómo son los DLCs, no los he jugado. Y no sé cuánto habrán arreglado de bugs y todo eso desde que yo jugué. Pero así, ahora mismo, por lo que llevo jugado, a este juego yo creo que solo le falta estados de clima. Por ejemplo, ahora está lloviendo. Pues que estuviera empapado y que por llevar armadura me moviese peor o algo así. Me tengo que equipar la pala. ¿No? Pido mucho. Sí, puede ser. A ver, era un estudio pequeñito al final. Este juego salió como indie, que es lo... Pues hicieron un trabajo increíble. Pero estaría guapo. No sé. Me parece original.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Comenzar a excavar. Vamos, Henry, trabaja. Gana fuerza. Ay, mira el perro.
So, let's get to it.
¿Los coges tú? Sí, menos mal. No, no los va a coger.
Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Hijo de puta.
Who are you? What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore.
Hijo de puta, el otro chaval.
Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not,
Venga, va.
you're in for a
Venga,
family.
Henry, podemos con todos.
Leave
Tenía que haber
me
guardado.
alone.
Kill him, Runt. Aye. Cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Yo tengo un escudo. Henry, usa tu escudo. ¿Por qué no tengo una espada? Yo la tengo equipada. Saca la Henry, saca la espada. ¿Qué haces? ¡Saca la espada! Ay, gracias. Estás muy cerca de mí, señor. ¡Hala, qué hostia me ha dado! ¡Hala! ¿Me ha matado? Si no me ha dejado hacer nada, tío. No me ha matado, no. Yo sé que aquí te salva Teresa, pero creo que había que hacer un poco de contraataques. Vale, no. ¡Vamos, Chucho!
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. Well, I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Es Teresa.
The games are over.
Es la puta ama. Una medalla para Theresa. ¿Has entregado? No, mentira. No, mentira, por favor. A ver, juego. No la he entregado. No, me la han robado. Vamos a ver. ¡Ay, el perro! Tío, no recordaba yo que el perro se venía conmigo. O con alguien. ¿Dónde está el perro? ¡Ah, mira! ¡Ah! ¡Qué guay! El señor está como, no solo has traído un chucho, sino que has traído un muerto de hambre. Salva a tus padres. ¿Dónde están mis padres, tío? No sé una mierda, ¿qué es esto?
Beszarás. És pont mikor kedvem lenne
Menos, menos. ¿Qué coño? Pero bueno. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Do you need some help?
Henry, there's work to be done.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Theresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
Que te ha salvado el culo una
You don't
mujer
remember anything?
en la Edad Media.
I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them.
Lo dice con orgullo.
Don't
No, en
worry.
realidad lo digo con
I'll
ironía.
take care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same.
Cantidad de
Now
gente
sleep. You
rajó
need
de
to
este
stay.
juego y del creador de la idea, no sé si era el director o lo que fuera, precisamente por cómo trataban a las mujeres en el juego. Y es como, vamos a ver,
Good morning.
1400... ¿Qué? ¿9? ¿1403 el juego? ¿Hola?
You've
¿Edad
slept
Media?
all day.
¿Hola?
Oh,
Aquí si una mujer tenía la palabra era un puto milagro. Vamos a ver, seamos realistas. Es un juego, coño. Y no significa nada.
But at least the fever's broken.
Pero el personaje de Teresa sí que lo han hecho en plan mujer fuerte e independiente, eso es cierto. Pero ya está. ¿Cómo me encontrasteis? ¿Qué hacíais en Skalitz? Estoy cansado. ¿Qué hacías en
what
Skalitz?
in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
¿Por qué, mujer? Son píxeles.
Killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Ya nadie me dice lo que tengo que hacer.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky.
De cómo me
I was in
encontrasteis
Skalitz
a
when I
cómo
saw
me
the bishop and his
salvasteis.
thugs.
Maravilloso.
I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes? Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Sí, señora. Jo, tío.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid?
Pica la nariz por dentro. Esto que
Haven't felt
da
as
igual
good
lo
as
que
this
hagas,
since they
sigue
latched me to
picando.
the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first.
De acuerdo.
You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right.
But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
¿Y todas mis cosas? Ah, vale. Menos mal. Muy bien. A ver, comemos del caldero. Esto es lo eficiente. Lo voy a vender ahora, así que no pasa nada por ir cargados. A ver. Why not? Ah, esto es un DLC. El torneo convocado por Silhanus se celebra cada 7 días en el Castillo Mayor de Ratach. El objetivo del torneo es poner a prueba la habilidad de los combatientes con todo tipo de armas. Está destinado a los plebeyos, por lo que también puedes inscribirte. Después de completar la misión secundaria rozando la divinidad con Sir Hans, puedes aceptar una nueva misión, que dará inicio a un torneo regular. Si no sabes dónde encontrarlo, busca el icono tal. Si ya has progresado en la historia hasta el epílogo, no podrás aceptar la misión de Capón, y el torneo se iniciará por sí solo. El torneo no se celebrará mientras Sir Hans esté en guerra. Vale. Pues el icono no sé por qué me sale ya, porque ni idea. Vale, da igual.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Señor, quiero... Pues más caléndulas para mí. Vale, ya paro. Me voy a seguir con las plantitas. Que quiero hablar contigo.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Theresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really...
Creo que si avisado quiere decir avispado.
What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I I've prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. God be with you.
Y ahora tengo que buscar otra pala, o ya tengo una pala conmigo. Tengo que buscar una pala. Cago de leche. A ver el mapa. No, guarda eso. Guarda eso, Henry, que no se te da bien el tiro con arco. Al menos por ahora. Eso no es una pala. ¿En serio no subes escaleras? Me acaba de dejar a cuadros. ¿Dónde está la pala, tío? Bueno, ya la buscaré. Vamos a vender todo esto porque si no... Algún día llegaremos hasta el mercader. Plantitas. ¿Has descubierto molino? No, señor, ya lo tenía descubierto. De hecho, llevo 2 semanas durmiendo en él. Madre mía. Ay, qué lejos está el mercader. Si hubiese un mercader en la casa de baños, tío. 20 monedas de oro cortarse el pelo. Qué robo, macho. Caballo, ven a mí. ¿Y el perro? Es verdad, ¿dónde está el perro? Tío, me voy a dormir antes de llegar a la puerta. Señora, ¿cómo es posible que cargando más peso que usted... Eso es. Asignador de misión. Que cargando más peso que usted vaya más rápido. Vamos a ver. Por favor. Menos mal que es una mujer. Ay, qué bueno. Hasta marcha atrás voy más rápido. ¿Qué es esto?
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Jaja, mis plantitas. ¿Servirá? No lo sé.
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job
Pues no.
to stop you. Now, bugger off.
Oye, tío, que quiero entrar en la ciudad a vender.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead.
Cago en la mar.
It'll be
Subir el
your
nivel
skill
5 de las
Sir
plantitas no ha
Radzig
servido de
has
nada.
praised.
Gilipollas. Dios. ¿Dónde es la misión, tío? Ah, en este mini castillo. Nada, vamos a vender. Mercaderes. Necesito vender. Por favor.
You know what my old man is like. Nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up at everything I cook. You'd think he had blues now. What is it this time? Good people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread. And pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
A ver, los que vendían bien, si no me equivoco, estaban aquí dentro.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and prunes.
A ver, señor. Entrenamiento. Uy. Vale. A ver. Vender. Empecemos por armas. Nada, empecemos por armaduras. Vamos a ver. Por durabilidad. Esto se vende, esto también. Esto no se vende. Esto tampoco, esto tampoco, esto tampoco. Esto tampoco. Esto sí. Esto no, esto sí, esto sí. Vale. Vale. Ahora quiero reparar lo que tengo equipado. Hola. ¿Por qué no me deja repararlos? Vale.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
¿60 monedas?
Isn't that quite a lot?
Sorry, but I'm not going to teach you for that price.
Hijo de puta. Qué robo, chaval.
May the Lord watch over you.
A ver. Mira, ya me puedo mover mejor. Ahora vamos al sastre. Guardia de la tienda. ¿Es usted?
Good afternoon.
Buenas, buenas.
Goodbye.
Ah, no tengo ya. Vale. Asquerosa pobreza, chaval. Espadero. Por una X ahí.
Asparagus that'll cut you in half and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
Mother Nature.
Aquí.
Good day to you.
La mía tiene ataque 49. Hay una espada que pueda pagar con más ataque que lo que yo tengo. No entiendo por qué no me deja reparar. Hostia, qué caro es, me cago en la puta. ¿A que no puedo mantener el pedal? Uy, me cago en tu madre. Madre mía. Vamos a parar. Vamos a parar. Vale.
Hey.
¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa?
May the Lord watch over you.
¿Dónde está el marcador de misión, tú? Todavía no puedo correr. Putas plantas, chaval. Es acojonante.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
Ah, muy majo.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
About that debt.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Joder, tío, pero ¿qué es esto?
Isn't that quite a lot? Are we agreed?
That's not enough.
¿En serio?
Agreed. Now listen up.
Madre que los parió. Vale, tengo un nivel de alquimia. Algo es algo. A ver. Que no quiero abrir el códice. Me quiero quitar la estrellita esta, que no sé lo que es. Hombre, el gilipollas este.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well, then.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Será payaso. Vale, eso era lo que había que buscar aquí. Muy bien, ahí tenemos otro marcador de misión. Quiero probar el coso de alquimia. Ortiga, ¿y qué pone ahí? ¿Puedo leerlo? Ah, sí, vale. Ortiga y velado... Ortigas, sí, no sé qué pone. Belladonas debe de ser eso. Ah, claro, no lo puedo leer porque no sabemos leer. Claro, muy bien, Henry. Lo has intentado. No puedo leerlo porque no sabemos leer. Muy bien, muy bien. Pero, bueno, no está mal. Toma, hostia, se ha dado el chaval. Y no me llegan por aquí. ¿Cómo nos lees? He dicho Henry. Yo no soy Henry. Pero sí, el tío ve las letras desordenadas porque no sabe leer. Según vas subiendo niveles de lectura, pues las aprendes. Está súper bien hecho el juego, tío. De verdad. A ver, esas misiones, ¿qué son? Estoy un poco confusa ahora mismo. Vale, son las secundarias. Esta es la mía personal y esta es la... Vale. No reírse de los subnormales. Guarda eso. La misión está por aquí. Hola, Oreo. ¿Te dignas a visitarnos? La misión está fuera de la ciudad. Adiós, gatita. ¿No? Adiós. Se va. Aquí puedo practicar el tiro con arco. Pero, no. Tengo que avanzar un poco primero. ¿Qué quiere, señor?
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
What's it about?
Tengo tiempo para escoria como vos,
Since I
chaval.
lost everything,
Pero...
I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only, I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? All right, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
All right, I reckon I can manage that. How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him. Half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it.
Help me, people.
But if you get my money back from Pastor of the Guard, I'm sure I can put some more work your way.
No tengo pasta, gracias.
God be with you.
No es fácil robar, ¿eh? No es fácil. Te pillan enseguida. Es increíble.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm gonna find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Es aquí, ¿no? No. Sí, es aquí. Vale. Hola de nuevo, Oreo.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirtstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my lord won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirtstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Theresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't you disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
Don't spare him quiere decir no seáis amable con él, no lo maltratéis. Traducciones malvadas. Vale.